Sarah, not this again. I'm telling you, there's no point in setting up that wager.
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake? Mind would make a claim like that.
Alright, look, you want to throw your money away, I'd be happy to take it. Otherwise, let it go already.
One day, we're going to system hop and test your theory. I just hope you're ready for some serious...
Oh, sore. One too many squats.
Hope my employees don't give you too much trouble.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Freestar Rangers.
scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your stay.
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh?
Please state the nature of your
Don't worry.
medical emergency.
Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like...
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you.
Down off Aurora.
Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
The doc, he isn't gonna, you know, rat me out to anyone, right?
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the...
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. Reliant has developed a regimen to acclimate individuals like you to full gravity. It's a routine procedure and irreversible. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision. What can Reliant Medical do for you? Let's take a look. Not so bad, really. Nothing a little needle and thread can't fix. There. Good as new. More or less. Try not to get hurt out there.
I'll head to my position.
Good day, Captain.
Gotta call someone's power kit going out. Was?
Clover McKenna, at your service. Again! Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh, my lord. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. Yeah, maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. No. The least I can do after barking at you like some junkyard dog is giving you an explanation. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. You'd be willing to help out? That's awfully kind of you. Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you? It's a substantial amount of credits. I couldn't allow you to do that. Just talk to him. Get him to accept my help. And I'll do the rest. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Another day, another shift.
Are you supposed to be here?
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here.
It's been non-stop interruptions.
stranger. Keep it moving.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Place. Ridiculous,
What can I help you with?
Why would someone open a mine?
Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser...
I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand and... Yet here I am, only a few years later. Pockets...
You go right ahead.
That would be a blessing, my friend. But I wouldn't want to impose. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. Certainly, my friend. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no such thing. When a man signs a contract, he must honor it, no matter the terms. I do agree KeltCorp has more than they can loan or spend. If you are the kind of person who takes money they don't need, then be my guest. But I will not let it weigh on my conscience. Taking her money will only cause her hardship. I will bring her harm in this manner. I am sorry. I know you and Miss McKenna mean well, but I simply cannot accept this donation. Please let me know when those flyers have been handed out.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm going to need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
has a full line of equipment and accessories.
Feel like making a purchase today? Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. I might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Watch your back out there. I had to chase more zone.
You good?
What's up?
Soon the aurora will flow again, and we will be... whatever, just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time. Sure you don't want some extra blend for the road? Ah!
Looking to blow a hole on something? Not something I'm interested in. Doors over that way. Sticks.
Oh, there you go.
This better not be a waste. Need something? Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that. If you, find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to luck.
Want to challenge your Ryujin is hiring.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Hello there! Let me know if you need anything. Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a day.
I can promise you, I'm not... I've spent years. So take your time. Look around. Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget. I have a lot of overhead. This is a Sure, and going... Anyway, so why don't you help out a... Business could always be better. I'll take that. Thanks for stopping by.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Welcome to Sickhart. I'm sure we can make a deal.
not looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. What can Reliant Medical do for you? I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt. If you need help, remember Reliant.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home, here on Neon.
We have plenty of space available.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced. That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time. So, can I book you a room for the night? Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt. Enjoy your visit to Neon.
Welcome, off-worlder.
Don't go causing trouble.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Hey.
Let me know if you need any assistance with the flyers. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon. Ah, yes, you are here on behalf of Miss McKenna. She is kind, but as I said before, I cannot accept. Things have improved, my friend, thanks to you. But even when business is good, there are still ebbs and flows. The debt, on the other hand, is constant. I am glad you understand. It is a delicate matter. I am sorry. I know you and Miss McKenna mean well, but I simply cannot accept this donation. It was good of you to stop by, my friend. Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid. Come back soon, my friend. It's always a treat to... See you. Thank you for handing... Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
Application today to become a I have something I need to discuss with you. Something you need?
You know what's good for you, you'll hand it over. Now. Hand it over. Now.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP, am I right?
What do you think you're doing? Neon security.
This is...
Oh, Mom. What the hell do I do? What the hell was that? Hey, what are you doing? You're exposed! Take cover! Neutralize the target!
Industries help you get there.
Oh. Very well. My colleagues, nonsense. If this, that, and that. Funny thing, Stroud Eklund. For years, I finally decided. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Gear looks green. Ready to land. Yes?
Did you need something? You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask. So, yes. Goodbye. Yes, you need me? It is hardly a present if you are asking for it, but fine. Here. I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion. Just in case we need it.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
Do you need me for something? Welcome back. It was good to see you.
I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal? Is that it, then? Apparently, when freezing to death, one may experience a warm, cozy feeling. I would prefer not to verify that firsthand. Best not to leave anything useful behind. Meet your death. What does your scanner reveal?
How can I be of service? Captain, greetings. I will follow behind you.
Is something amiss? Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions. Yes, by any meaning of the word. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. I agree we should keep looking for answers, but clearly we must be cautious. Clearly these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I've never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Hostility will not be tolerated.
Target has been
care to share your troubles? I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence.
Regardless of how I present myself, I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship.
Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about you.
If that is truly the case, why do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings?
Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience. I'm certain they're unsure if you even wish to be approached at all. Give them time, Andrasia. They'll come around. I promise.
Yes?
I'm listening.
Ah, hello. All right, then.
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them. The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves. I wouldn't say I was afraid, more like approaching the situation with caution. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us? I feel exactly the same way. But it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions. No, not time travelers. I don't think the science is there to support that theory. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, are exactly the same as those manufactured by internal stellar reactions. Now, ask someone like Matteo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer. But hey, it's all a guessing game anyway. Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts. Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say. Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them. Well then, I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
You have my attention.
You've got something for me? So long.
Hello. Welcome back. So long, Dusty.
It is foolish to carry so many items on your own. Captain, do you require? I will keep your items safe, Captain. Goodbye, Captain.
You better run. What the heck? Gonna take you apart! Gonna take you down with them. Take this guy down!
Exoskeleton damaged. You will be easily defeated. I have detected hostile life nearby. This encounter will likely end in your death. I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life. Damage register.
What a waste of time.
am uncertain why you believed conflict with us was advisable. is unwise to remain hostile towards us. Detection of enemy has dropped unexpectedly. Begin search protocol. Attempt combat with us. You will not survive.
Sam, buddy. Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind if you... I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but you mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before? They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Anything I can learn from is a help. Stay safe, okay?
Good to see you. Is mining on the schedule today? Break time's over. Let's get moving.
It was a pleasure to assist you, Captain. Hello.
An outpost here could generate all kinds of inorganic materials.
Farewell.
You managed to... You stopped the ship. I was going to die.
What? Oh, thank you. Is my student all right? The ship? Oh, man. Sorry. So sorry. I'm gonna catch my breath, and then I'll get us back to port. Take this. You deserve it.
I didn't know what I was going to do. The instructor, she's going to make it, right?
Ugh, I still feel like I was hit by an Ashta. But I can get the ship back to port.
Aha! The eye's always open to Constellation. This is Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard.
Greetings, Captain.
My attention's glue is on the station monitors. Check with the others.
Hey, you mind helping me weld up some of these panels? I miss coming up here. You should visit Vlad more often.
Dad, pay attention!
This scanning equipment needs to be installed. I could use your help. If you could help me install these parts. Some of these seem to be a mixture of adapters from older tech. If you could help me install these parts. I think we're done. Thank you.
Why can't I use the welder?
Done in a jiff. Let me just check a few more things.
Lend a hand? Grab a couple of wrenches and let's tighten this equipment down. Just grab a wrench. Should be quick. Well, I'm certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Just give my ingenious software a test run.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
What can I help you with? Can I help? Yeah, what is it?
Glad to see you're back in one piece. Come back soon.
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gaps with you. Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. Left the life of a jacob once behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Barrett with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready. Catch a smile out there.
That's fine. I'll head back for a while and see what needs doing there.
Never regretted coming out of retirement. Constantly, got one. I'd go into the astronomical charting data with you, but clear as day just to point you right to it.
I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right? Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations. Well, they were definitely unusual, but aliens seem so inhuman, obviously. I just have so many questions. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from. It's one of our few facts. This could be a turning, or it could be just or a gazillionaire. But all we know is that they... Agreed. That is going to require more observations. And who knows? Maybe we'll never... Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat. Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine? Ah, yes. Shuffle time. Let's see if we can even the load. Well, okay then. Take me to the stars, Captain.
Hello again. I was just thinking about you. I'll be seeing you.
Do you need me for something? Nice to see you. Make it quick. We have work to do. Be safe.
free.
Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage. It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
Fragility and tenacity of life on any planet is truly astounding. This whole... I might have some room in here. Let's see. Not a problem. Let's see if I have space. What's on your mind? Let's rearrange some things here. Right. Later. bounty. This is what exploration is all about. I have something for you.
You don't have business with this cow. Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited boards this cow. Captain's orders. The captain does love flatterers. We could use the money. I don't know if you'll convince the captain, though. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
We'll let you on board. But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection. Oh yes, the rock. He's not selling it.
But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally, go right ahead.
Yeah, we'll check with him directly if you don't mind.
Go on, then. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Thankfully. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. You'll just waste your money. Trade it for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe. Was glad when he left. It's all shakes and muttering.
Wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway. Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. But my jealous heart knows no bounds. I want to keep it all to myself.
Petrov! It's me!
Barrett? You dare show your face in my ship again?
Hey, you still sore about that? Engines blow up all the time.
Ha! You old son of a space flea. It's good to see you.
Hey, old pal. How about a tour of the vault? Let me wallow in my jealousy one more time.
Of course! Come with me. I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say
Enjoy
is that
your
even
time
the greatest
on board this
collection
cow.
needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is paved. But that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class. While it was exploding, the crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. No. I can't. This one is mine. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off! I would hate to sour our new friendship by becoming the victim of piracy.
We're not pirates, Petrov. We're explorers who might do a bit of piracy on the side as a hobby sometimes.
I'm afraid not. I'm easy in all things, except my collection. Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's see what happens.
Would it help if I said we needed it for scientific research?
Steal what is mine, and I will ensure that every security officer in the United Colonies knows you're nothing but a common pirate.
Wanna go over rules first or what? I'd run too. I mean, come back! Wow. I was looking forward to more. Well, now is the best time. I need to talk with you later.
I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
The captain's word is good.
Done! Stand down, everyone! Let the nice pirate pass. Now, no need for further violence. We're all friends here.
Now is the best time.
So what, filthy pirate? We're not gonna forget this.
What you want. What's mine is yours.
May as well, right? No, now isn't the best time. I need to talk with you later. I've been meaning to thank you for helping me with the Crimson Fleet before. I could have handled it myself, of course, but it's good working with a team. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? So many things can go. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having a... I'm guessing gourmet chunks days are out of the... Don't worry, I'm just joking. Speaking of which, your work with Constellation has... Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to... You know, being a member, it's hard to imagine just... I would have never done, and I never would have met... That's right. But for the choices Urban's been gone for... Yeah, don't worry. Logically, I know. I've ignored my feelings about... I'm just fortunate that... I mean, where else? On that note... Never mind. Can I carry that for you? Sure. Just let me move some things around. Well, that's all I have too. anything worth selling or using?
Did you need my help with something?
Indicators are green. We're free.
Special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
Vigilance indeed. So many of these fine folks joined SysDef due to tragic circumstances.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Says here that you spent several years as a soldier. That means you understand how to respect the chain of command. Good. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. are you familiar with what we do? UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? You aren't leaving until I have an answer. If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me. Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gotta be the commander's new role, huh? Trading a bunch of pirates.
Yes?
All right, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Hello. Excuse me.
Hey. Yes? What?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, this is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. Which is precise. We need eyes, and the catch is that you can't. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia. You'd better hope so. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to... That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly... As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct, allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of... That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details. Now, get up. That's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to... When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, beyond that, you have your orders.
Excuse me.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so while you're working undercover, if you find any records that looks... Well, you better. I want data. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're... That miners, if you've seen what I've... Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I... Oh, one last thing. A bit of... Commander Akande has authorized a credit... It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande... All right. We've loaded. We've cleared your ship for... That should do it. We'll be keeping them if you're feeling Not really. Don't get me wrong. Let's just stick... But, we'll be keeping if you're feeling particularly ruthless. Don't worry. Of course, if we find... Well... Let me know if you need anything else.